Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to class. My name is Tara. You're with me for the next 30 minutes. This is Synergy Live. So we will start with a warm-up, and then we have an interesting session based on cardio and strength. Before we get started, I'll also remind you, if you're really enjoying this, we also offer PT sessions online. So please, follow us. Send us a message, and we'll help you out. So we start with some mobility, starting with the ankles. And then we change direction. We take it to the other side. I hope you had a lovely weekend. The weather has been brilliant, apart from that freaky day. Change direction. Feet together, knees together. Change. I hope you had the time to enjoy some outdoors, some movement perhaps. Obviously, keeping safe at the same time. Wide stance, rotations, but it's always good to get outdoors, get some fresh air. Take in some positivity from this brilliant weather. Change. Okay, release. You go down to the side, up reach. Switch sides. Okay, change. We go from one side to another. You sit back, push the hips back. Knee never goes past the toes. Okay, take the opposite shoulder towards the knee. Okay, release. Let's go into a light jog. So I always give options, so make sure you pick the one that works for you. So if you don't want to go into a jog, you can always march, okay? So there's a low and high impact version for every exercise. You just need to adjust. Make sure you choose wisely. Okay, so for today's session, you need some weights. So either dumbbells, or it could be some bottles or cans, something to give us a bit of a challenge, nothing out of the world. Okay, change, out, out, in. We will be working on cardio and strength. And then you change lead leg, same time, out, out, and in. Okay, back to our jog. Look straight forward. Use the arms, chest lifted, back is nice and straight. We go forward, forward, back, back. And then you change lead leg, forward, forward, back, back. We change, we go sideways. Use the arms as well, take them overhead. Change side to side. Okay, let's go back to our jog. Out, out, in. Off you go. Change lead leg. Okay, light jog. And release. Go into heel digs. Extend the arms up, out. Release, look side, center, side. Nice and graceful. Go back center, down, center, up. One last time. And you may release. Okay, brilliant. So, set of weights, bottles, water, anything. If you don't have weights at all, you can still work by focusing on the hold, on the contraction. I'll explain. So we're going to start off with legs, and we're going to go into lunges for the fronts and backs of the legs, and then we're going to side lunges. So you can hold just one weight in front of you. 3 different ways of doing this. First option, first of all, you need to make sure as you go down into the lunge, you have the knee over the ankle. So it needs to be a wide stance. So the first option is just up and down into that lunge. The second option is a back lunge. So you go first one side, and then you go to the other side. So you pick that what works for you. As we lunge, if you can, you're going to extend the arm overhead. If that is too much for your balance, that's fine. You can just stay with the lunges. Another alternative, if you can, would be the hardest option, is to keep the arm above you. That is for the front lunges. Then we go down to the side, low, up, low, up. One leg is straight, the other one is bent, hips are back, knees behind the toes, so you're pushing the hips back, and you're out here. As you lunge from side to side, we're going to push the weight forward. If it gets too much, you just ditch the weight. And then you're just going to follow my cue. Okay, are you ready for those back lunges? In 3, 2, 1, off you go. So you lunge, come back center. Lunge, come back center. So I'll start giving the options. So we said we can extend the weight upwards, or just hold the weight upwards. Make sure that the arm is in front of the ears. And then if you're going for this option, you just say change sides. Keep the arm nice and straight. Same thing with the legs. If you're going for the static option, you should have changed sides. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Okay, immediately, side to side. So you sit back in that lunge, chest lifted. This is the first option. Second option, you extend out. Totally up to you. If you want to, you can also lunge from side to side, which is a bit more challenging. So see what works for you and just follow through. Keep it going. Ten seconds. Finish off your last one. Okay, weights down. Just follow my cue. We're going to start with a light jog. So remember, there's always a low impact version, which will be a march instead of a jog. Okay, just stay with me. Okay, up next, we have 30 seconds of high knees. Are you ready? And off you go. So, 2 options, low impact or just the high impact version. Up to you. 30 seconds. Use those arms, make sure the back is straight. Looking straight ahead. Make sure you're wearing shoes, okay? Let's protect those feet. Keep it up, 10 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick change. Out, out, in. Change lead leg. 15 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. Recovery, easy jog. Then we're going back to our straight into our high knees. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. 30 seconds. Remember, see which option works for you and just follow that. So get the knees as high as you can, with or without the jump. Totally up to you. We have 10 seconds to go. And yes, you've guessed it. It's out, out, in next. 5 seconds. Okay, change. Finish this off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Breathe, get some water, and we'll move on to our next block. Okay, so basically we're keeping the same principle. 2 exercises back to back, and then we'll go into this little routine. This time we're going to work more on our back. So, set of dumbbells, scans, or if you don't, you're going to focus on the squeeze. We're going into basic rows. So from here, shoulders back and down. You fold down at the hip, you hinge down at the hip, so the back is nice and straight. The neck is aligned, looking straight to the floor. From here, you inhale, extend up, push the elbows as high as you can, squeeze those shoulder blades, and release. Inhale, up, hold, release. Up, hold, release. If you don't have weights, as I said, just focus more on the contraction, on that squeeze. Second exercise, back to back. Same position. Inhale, open, exhale, down. Inhale, open, exhale, down. You want to make sure that the arms don't go higher than the shoulders. You're looking straight to the floor. And you have a slight bend in the elbow. Okay, brilliant. Hello, Mel. Okay, are you ready for the first one? It's 45 seconds versus 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Inhale, squeeze, release. Inhale, up, hold, release. So remember, the back is straight. Slight knee bend, that's fine. Looking straight to the floor. So the neck needs to be put in neutral as well. It's part of the spine, don't forget. Inhale up, squeeze, release. Ten seconds. Okay, change. Inhale, open, exhale, down. So, if you go, the slower you go on the down, the harder the work gets. Still focusing on that back. Make sure the wrist is in neutral. No funny movements with the wrists. Inhale as you open, exhale as you release. And release slowly, as we said. Finishing your last 5 seconds, and the weight goes straight to the floor. And get ready for the next one. Finish off your last repetition. Okay, release down. Okay, straight into our little jog. Remember, low, high impact version, totally up to you. A jog will translate to a march. High knees, low impact or high impact, up to you. Okay, say with me, we have 15 more seconds and we go straight into high knees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, off you go. 30 seconds. Pump those arms. Get those knees as high as you can. Remember, you don't have to jump. Keep going, keep going. Ten seconds. And remember, we're not going to stop, we're just going to change. Okay, if you go out, out, and in, as fast as you can. Keep the rhythm. Say hi to Franklin. Thanks for joining. Okay, change. Keep moving. 5 seconds. Okay, if you go high knees again. Pump those arms. Get those knees high. That's right. Keep pushing. Okay, you have to stay with me. It's just 10 seconds to go. And then we change back to our out, out, in. 5 seconds. Okay, change. Out, out, and in as fast as you can. In 5 seconds, we change lead leg. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and you may release. Okay, shake it out. Water break. Next up, we're transferring to our mats. We still didn't need the weights. We're focusing on chest this time. So, get your water. Okay, mats, towel, carpet, whatever works for you. Set of weights or whatever resistance you have. Resistance bands works just as fine. Okay, so the first exercise, I'm going into chest press. So I'm going to lie on the floor, knees are bent. As an option, you may go up in a glute bridge. You'd be working glutes as well, beneficial, and you get also more range of motion. So the movement is from up here directly over the chest. You inhale, open out sideways, in line with the chest always. Exhale up. This is the first exercise. The second exercise, you grab both dumbbells, if they're light, or one dumbbell if it's too heavy. You start over the belly button more or less. Arm is straight, maybe just a slight bend, but mostly straight. Inhale, you take it back as much as your range of motion allows, and you exhale and bring it back center. And then, yes, straight up standing. Okay, are you ready? 45 seconds, and off you go. So you inhale down, exhale up. So the glute bridge will give me a bit more range of motion, plus the benefits of working, obviously, on the glutes as well. So try to keep those hips as high as you can. Remember the alignment of the wrist over the elbow as you press down, and over the chest as you press up. And we have 10 seconds to go. Okay, we change. You may go flat to the floor. Inhale, back. Exhale, bring it to center. So remember, if the weights are too heavy, you just stick with one. You go as slow as you can, totally in control. Remember, if the weights are too light, the slower you go, the more challenging it gets. So you don't really have to have very heavy weights in this case. Just work slowly. Finishing off in 10 seconds. Make sure you're nice and ready to remove the weights and go straight up into a standing position without getting dizzy. So make sure the head is the last thing to go up. And release. So weights down by the side, turn to your side, up straight, and off into our little jog. Make sure you have enough space to work around you, and the weights are out of your way. So 30 seconds of our jog, and then we go into our high knees. This will be our last round, and then we're going to start some core exercises. 5 seconds. Okay, get those knees high. Pump those arms. Seconds. Okay, change out, out, in. Keep the rhythm. Change lead leg. Keep it going, keep it going. This is the last one, make the best of it. Okay, change, straight into high knees. Ten seconds. And we go into our last round of out, out, in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Out, out, in. Keep the rhythm. Change lead leg. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Brilliant stuff. Okay, water break. Get your mat handy again, and we're going into some floor core exercises. Okay, so for the first exercise, we're going to sit with the knees bent, and we're going to go incline ourselves back. Now, the further back you go, the harder it gets. If you want to, so you can adjust according to your needs. From here, we're going to keep both hands together. We're going to go as far forward as we can, and as far down as we can, back. Finish off one circle, and change direction to the other. If you want to be really, really strong, you can try floating the feet. However, it is much more safer and more secure, especially on the lower back, if you keep the feet secure. So, far back as much as you can, far forward as much as you can. 30 seconds, and off you go. So you take it back in one direction, change, other direction. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, release. Next up, it's opposite knee to opposite elbow. So you're twisting at the torso. Okay, off you go. Join me. So twist as much as you can, Let's feel those obliques work. And rest. Okay, we're going to rest for 15 seconds, and we're going to repeat these 2 exercises back to back one more time. This time, we'll try to hit 4 to 5 seconds. So, knees are bent. Lower back, and off you go. You're going to go from one side to another, as far forward as you can, as low back as you can. Remember, this is so much about control, so no speed here, really. Keep going. Finish off your 5 seconds, and we go straight into opposite knee to elbow. And change. So remember, you really need to focus on the twist at the torso. So bring that knee up, get the elbow to meet the knee, and twist from side to side. We will be closing off with this exercise. Ten seconds to finish off. And you may release. Okay, brilliant. So, gently walk yourself up, and we'll go into our stretch. I hope you enjoyed the session. Okay, so deep breath in, uplift. Take it sideways, release the arm down, and just relax and enjoy the stretch. Then you breathe back in, go sideways, exhale, release down the other side. Inhale, up, grab the wrist, round the spine, push forward. Inhale, open up the chest. Release the arms down, take the arm on the opposite hip and look back over your shoulder. Take it to the other side. Okay, release. Take the right foot back, hips forward and down, right arm in, stretching the shoulder and the hip flexor. Release and switch sides, hips forward, down. Release. Take the right foot back, push down to the heel, so you feel a stretch to the calves. Arm overhead, push down, stretching the triceps. Switch, take it to the other side. Release. Deep breath in, uplift. Extend up as high as you can. Go forward into flat back, extending forward to the fingers, back through the hips. All the way down to the floor. And relax the upper body. And very gently, you unlock the knees and you roll up nice and tall. Brilliant. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be here with you tomorrow, 5 o'clock, with Anya for Pilates. I will be here with you, hopefully, next week. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. See you.